Hi everyone, and welcome to my video on how to use Google Sites. Today we're going to be just going quickly over the basics of Google Sites, how to get started, how to make a site, how to publish it. So everything starts right in your dashboard, which you can see here. So we start at sites.google.com. Here's our dashboard. It's going to have all of the sites that we've ever made right here on it. You can easily find them and access it. And creating a new site is pretty easy. So first thing to do is we click this little red plus button, and it's going to load up a template for us. So with any Google product, the first thing you want to do is give it a name. This is going to make it easy for you to find it and organize it. So we'll call this one Mark's Practice Site. And then this is what we're going to call the page. So this is what your visitors will see when they first go onto your website. Now, if we switch the tab over to theme, we can change the coloring, the lettering, kind of like the style of how this page looks like. Everything's real simple. There's nothing too complicated with Google Sites. It's one of the easiest ways to make a website that I've encountered. So we could change the color of this line right here. We could play around with the font if we want to. That one looks good. Switch the font just so we could see that one. That looks pretty good. Next, we want to go back to insert, and this is going to insert onto the page. So we could add stuff to this page now, because right now it's just blank and as a title. So all we do is grab one of these boxes, the one that we like, and slide it over to the page. Great. And now by hitting any of these plus signs, we can add into this box. So we could put pictures, videos, links, anything you'd need for a website. And over here, we could change the color, change the style of it, make it pop a little bit. So if you want to add a video by URL, you just type your URL right in there. Or this is a picture actually, so you just find the picture, copy the URL, and paste it in there. If you want to just Google search right from here, you could do that too. You switch from URL to search, and you put your search query in. So we're going to do one on Dragon Ball Z. This one looks good, and these pictures are already copyright free, so you don't have to worry about getting sued by Disney or anything. So here we could add something else. We'll put a video in here. So if you have a video or something, I'll put a picture of me in here. So if you have videos or pictures that are in your drive, you can grab them right from here and just slide them over. Below, just by simply clicking on this text box, you can change what they're called. And you could change the font, the color, however you want from that box that pops up. To add a video, you click on YouTube. You search for the YouTube video that you want. And then you simply just select the one that you like. That one looks good. Nice. Okay. If you want to add a button to another page, you could do that from here too. Or you can add calendar events. So you just click on calendar and then pick the calendar that you've already created. It's one that you're already using, and it'll pop up right here. If you click this little button up here, we can preview the site. So this is what it looks like on a desktop right now. So any desktop users, this is what it looked like from a tablet. And if we click this little one here, this is what it looks like on a mobile device, a phone, tablet, and back to desktop. Hit the X to go back to edit. If we want to add more, we just drag another one of those boxes over, and now we just made the site a little bit bigger. If you don't want anything, you can always edit it or delete it, make this text box bigger if that's what you're looking for. You can really customize it the way that you want. Now, you're not going to get all the features of, say, a Wix site or a WordPress site, but it's much easier to use. As you can see, it's pretty much just drag and drop, click, and edit. That's the whole gist of Google Sites. Very simple. You can add a button. So if you want to link to your friend's site or to any other website, you just put what you want the button to say, and then put the web address, the URL, and click Insert, and you will have a button. A divider is a nice way to break up those sections of your website, or your web page. That looks good. You can see it automatically changed color because red on red wouldn't have looked good, so it made it white for us. If you have any charts in your Google Sheets, you can add them from here. And now if you want to add a page, you switch from the Insert tab to the Pages tab. You scroll down to the bottom, hit the plus sign, and give the page a name. Great, so now we have 2 pages on our website. Here's our home page. Now if we want to make a link from the home page right to our second page, we could just click on whatever box we want, click the link, and then click apply. Let's see what it looks like. All right. If we don't like that image, we can click on this little drop-down menu, click on image, search for a new one if we want. Click back to Insert and scroll up to add more of those boxes so you can add more pictures and videos, just like we did on the last page. Let's find one of my favorite character from Dragon Ball Z. Prince Vegeta. There you go. Just be careful when you're selecting your images and videos that they have copyright, that they're selected for copyright, because otherwise people will find their images and you could get letters asking you to take the images down. You can see how easy it is to crop a picture. Just click on it and then click that little crop icon and you could slide it back and forth. On it, if you want to add anything else into there, maybe add a video. Just another way to add the video is to hit that YouTube button on the bottom instead of hitting the plus sign. You can change the size of it just by dragging those blue dots around. You can move it around the box just by grabbing it and dragging. If you want to add text, you just click the text box on the top of the insert, draw where you want it. You can move it around, you can make it bigger. Just by typing and hitting enter, that's going to make it longer or larger. You can make it longer by playing with those blue dots. All right. If you want to share it with someone so they can work on it too, you hit that little person on the top with the plus sign. You could add their name on that search bar in the bottom. Here you can select if you want it to be public or private when you publish it. And that's where you add the people you want to collaborate with. And that little pen to the right, you can decide if they have editing rights or just viewing rights. So just type in the email address of the person you want and hit the blue button. All done. All right, so right now our site isn't live. It's just kind of in editing mode. It doesn't even have a link. But once we hit that blue publish button, we can customize the URLs. So hit the publish button, and now you could change it if you want it to be something shorter than that, so it's a little easier to remember. Just go right ahead. It's always going to be sites.google.com/ whatever you type in that box. If you want to get rid of the sites.google.com, you have to buy a URL from a website like GoDaddy. Then just hit the publish, and once you hit publish, then your site is live. You can grab the URL, pop it into a search bar, and find your site. All right, so we hit that little link right here. We'll get our URL, hit that blue button to copy the link, and then you could put that into a new tab, and you could see what your site looks like live. So anybody with that URL could find your site. So as you can see, making a Google site is easy, it's fast. We just did one in less than 13 minutes. Once you go back to Google Sites, the homepage, you'll end up back in your dashboard where all of the sites you've created will be stored. You can see now there's one more. When we first started, we only had one site. Now we have 2 sites. So that's it. All right, thank you for watching, and hope you have a good time creating a Google site.